can see, we're sitting in this fabulous red booth. This is actually where Elvis Presley used to sit, and of course he used to come over from the Hilton, so here we are, very privileged. We're at the Peppermill, which is obviously one of the most famous restaurants. It's been open since 1972, and it's still going strong, and everybody loves it. But they sure have kept the originality of it, which is absolutely amazing. Now, let me introduce you. You are Marcus.
Yes.
And you are Brian, and
Yes.
you are Michael.
Yes.
And they've just made this movie. It's called Daywalker Blade Originals. I know nothing about it, but everybody else knows about it. So here we go, Michael. Michael,
Yes.
Tell me what's going on with this. I love the title.
Yeah, so Marcus and Byron are the co-creators of Daywalker Blade Origins. It's a fan film based on the Blade universe, which is actually a Marvel Comics character.
Oh, really?
So we're doing a fan film treatment of it, basically talking about where Blade came from.
Where did it come from?
Well,
where did it come from?
you guys
come on,
know
guys.
better than I do.
That's the excitement about what we're creating.
Come on, Baron. What have you created?
That's what we want the fans to see, is where
Where did it
we pick
originate
up.
from? The original?
The original came from the comic books, which is
Yes.
what we're more focused on, opposed to the films that were made back in the 90s. So we're sticking more to the comic book material while paying respects to the film world as well.
So Blade is kind of...
He's half vampire, half human.
Sounds like me.
I think living in Vegas, we all are, right?
We all get that night theatre.
Yeah.
12 o'clock we turn out, we want to go out at 12 o'clock at night. We should be home in bed, but it's night time in Vegas.
Right.
So how did you three get together?
Well, we all are independent filmmakers and actors and so forth here in Vegas, and I met Marcus at a film festival where both of our films were playing. I met Byron working on an independent film project here in town, so that's how we kind of got to know each other.
Because the town's fairly small.
Yeah,
the film industry is not that big here yet.
Right.
Yeah, because it seems like it's growing really big.
Yeah.
You know, I've often wondered why it hasn't grown faster than it's grown.
Yeah.
Because Vegas truly has every scene you want. I don't think they've got anything. I mean, every hotel has got a different look to it.
Yeah.
So it's got whatever you feel you have out there. Then you've got the desert out there, which is absolutely nothing, where you can have all the cowboy movies.
Exactly.
What happened to all the cowboy movies?
I made one just a few years ago, actually.
That's right,
about 4 years ago now. We did a Western, and we tried getting it out there. The problem is that nobody wants to put money behind a Western film these days.
You know why? Because we no longer have John Wayne.
Yeah.
Oh,
John Wayne.
John
Wayne was the guy. I mean, he was the one that, and everybody followed suit.
Yeah.
But he was the guy, and,
he was
it
the
sort
guy.
of disappeared. And I often wonder why they don't make those sort of movies anymore.
Well, and also, I mean, they're period pieces, and so getting the horses and the Western towns and everything, it's actually a lot of work. It's a lot of money to recreate that. When you're making films in Vegas, where the Vegas is the backdrop, it's technically kind of cheaper to do, easier to do.
Right.
So what brought you to Vegas?
Well, I actually moved here when I was 12, and I've been
you
back
had no
and forth.
choice.
Yeah,
Your mum and
exactly.
dad.
I had to come along.
I don't want to go, Mom. Where you going?
Yeah, but I've been out here since I was 12. Got into the film world. Met my best friend in high school. And
you've been friends ever since?
Ever since, my best friend,
Your best friend? I know you said that, the best friend.
It's my best friend, right?
This is so Baron, what about you? Now you play a lead in this film.
I play Eric Brooks, also known as Blade.
You play Blade?
Yes.
And how is it, you probably played leads before,
but
this is your movie, kind of, or it's all three of yours.
Our baby.
It's your baby. And how long has your baby been put together? Is it 9 months?
It's actually
that's right on.
It was.
That's how long it takes
It's been 9 months.
for a baby to grow.
Literally, though.
Yeah, our baby grew.
I really hit on that one. Is it a boy or a girl? It's obviously a boy. It's obviously a boy.
Half boy, half vampire.
Yeah.
So when you all got together on, how does someone get together on things like this? You're two best friends, so you were always shows together. How did you get involved in
well, I think based off some of the former work I had done as a cinematographer, that's what I did on this project. Besides just producing, I also was cinematographer and then did the music score. And so Marcus and Byron came to me because they knew that I could bring the technical skills to the project, and I knew that I could bring a team of filmmakers with me as far as the camera crew and the grips and all that. So that's what I could bring to the project.
That's what you could bring to the project. And I knew obviously, but who wrote this?
I did.
You wrote that, and you recognized him. You wrote it as him actually being Blade, right?
Yeah.
In mind when you wrote it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually did a lot of homework with the comic books, and we wanted to really dive deep and tell the origin story of Eric Brooks.
Yes.
Blade.
Yeah, Blade. Yeah, because Blade, we all know what Blade is
exactly.
except me. Everybody knows what Blade is except me. But no, I don't have to know anything because I find out from people.
Right.
Now, how far do you say the movie's ready to go out? Is it out yet, or is it getting out, or what's going on?
Well, we did a premiere recently at the Eclipse Theater downtown.
Oh yes, I know
really
where
good.
it is. Yes, yeah.
They're locally owned, Vegas owned.
Yeah.
Yes.
Those guys are great. We have to give a shout out to Rodney and the Eclipse Theaters. These guys, they took care of us. Adam, the projectionist. Oh my God, he went way out of his way to help us out.
Yeah.
So.
How amazing! So how far? What was the reception on it? What was the reaction on it? Oh, he's excited. I said, wow.
Honestly, a dream come true. Like you said, our baby took 9 months, and when it came out, it was very well received. We originally only had 2 slots booked, and we had to open up 2 more, and they all sold out.
So we did 4 showings, and all 4 sold out.
All 4 sold out. Why were you so surprised? I mean, all of you are playing different parts, in this.
Yeah. Because I think, like in this case, it's an independent film. It's a fan film. It's a locally made film. We don't have studios backing us marketing-wise. So the fact that so many people came out to support it was surprising, honestly. Because a lot of times you make these little babies, and nobody sees the baby.
No, that's true. And some people don't want them to see the baby.
Yeah,
right.
Now, where are you going from now? Since this was perceived in such an incredible way, where are you off to now with this?
Well, the good news is...
How do you sell it and what do you do with it?
Yeah, well...
Stop making those millions. As long as my name is in there. Remember, Nino De Rosa, you can write the check out.
Yeah. Well, the good news is that we have another big screening coming up.
When?
There's a film festival in town called the Action on Film Festival, and they actually just moved this festival. I had been playing for many years in LA, and they moved it to Vegas.
Wow!
So this is the first year that it's here in Vegas. It's going to be over at the Palms Casino at the Brennan Theaters there.
Okay.
This coming Saturday, the 19th, in the 4 p.m. block, you'll be able to go see Blade.
Can I go and see it? Can I take my crew with me and everybody? Can we all go and support you?
Yes.
What time is it?
It's at 4 p.m.
Okay, guys, Janelle, you want to go?
Yeah, we're going.
You're going,
Come
Nick?
on.
You're going? Okay, I haven't been invited yet, but I'm inviting myself.
You're invited now.
You're
invited.
Thank you.
Yes.
Got invited. So that's a big opening for you, and that's quite a big named festival to actually be at.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What
There's been all kinds of films.
What competition are you up against? Or is there no competition?
Oh no, actually, there's films from all around the world that play there. So there's just a handful of Vegas filmmakers that have gotten films into this festival in the past. And again, this year, I know a couple of other filmmakers. Kelly Schwartz has his film. Marcus has a feature film called Executor that he has premiering there as well.
Yeah. Starring myself, Paul Savino, Misha Barton.
So you're quite up there. He's
Yeah.
a little on the quiet
This guy was
side,
like
but
in
now
Transformers, like these guys.
So I want a list of who. Yeah, what? Come on, give me the list. What's going on here? Come on.
I like that. Keep it,
You keep it quiet. No, don't yell it out there. Get it out there, because if you don't get it out there, nobody knows.
That's true. That's
and then
very
they
true.
ignore you because they don't know who you are.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
well, let me go ahead. So check it out. All right. So we got Executor also playing at the Action on Film Festival. I believe it's the 21st at 8 p.m. And also got another movie called All I Ever Wanted, another feature.
Yes.
Playing at the Action on Film. That's going to be on the 18th.
And they're still at the Palms.
8 p.m. All at the Palms.
All at the Palms,
Yes.
this is. So you've got kind of the whole weekend you've taken care of.
Yeah, the festival actually lasts about 10 days.
10 days,
from the
yeah.
17th
So it's a
to the
big
27th.
festival.
Yeah.
10
I'm gonna be
days
there
of
every day.
films, all day long, every day.
Amazing. And what have you got coming up, Brian, apart from being the Blade?
Honestly, I'm super zoned in on this baby right here, now.
You are. So you're staying concentrated on what you're doing. You're concentrating on what's going on right now with this.
Yes.
So if people want to get in touch with you, Michael, how do they get in touch with you?
Well, there's a couple of ways. They can find us on Facebook.
Okay.
Daywalker Blade Origins is our page on Facebook. We do all of our updates there, photos, any press releases, links to things, the trailer, and eventually we will release this film online on YouTube, and we'll share those links as well.
When do you think that'll happen?
We're still debating when, because we're seeing that we're getting a little success with the film festival circuit. We'd like to play that out a little longer. And then once that dies down, then we'll get it out online.
When you get it now, and I'm being totally ignorant here because I really don't know how this works. When you put it on YouTube and you get it out there, how do you make money on that?
Well, there's different ways. I mean, we're kind of walking a line here because this is it is a Marvel creation originally.
Right.
So
we're not even allowed.
We're not really. This project is more about exposure. Mm-hmm. This is more like us making a commercial for what we can do than it to be a real big money maker. So we see this more as a marketing thing for ourselves as filmmakers.
For you in the film industry, of all three of you, of putting all this together.
And it's a gift to the fans. The fans of Blade haven't seen anything for a while, and so I know that they've been wanting something new, and we wanted to take a different route with the origin story, so it gives them something that it's our own little piece, and we're not trying to steal or take from Marvel. We're trying to give to it.
You're giving rather than taking.
Exactly.
And you're not interested in the money side. That would be nice.
Not on this one. Now, in the future, we have some other ideas to make money, but this.
And what other ideas do you have?
Well, we've got some other fan film projects coming up. We do have a feature film that we're going to be working on as well very soon.
Pointing to Mark.
Yeah. So we have a script. We've got actors.
You're like the undercover FBI. I don't want to tell anybody anything. In the film business, you've got to put it out there. If you don't put it out there, no one's going to know.
That's very true.
So what's coming up?
Okay, let me open up. Let me open up a little bit. So we got a couple of fan films coming up. Yeah. We got a couple features coming up.
Yeah.
I got a few features I'm working on in California as well coming up. I teamed up with a distribution company. I got another feature with them that's coming up.
Oh, how wonderful! So but you really push it out there, and that's obviously because he's very well known. But he's keeping that a secret too.
Just work.
You may not know, but you know him.
I mean, have a good look at this face. Recognize this face. It's out there. That's amazing. I think all three of you are absolutely amazing. Where do you see? Just one more question. Where do you see the film business going in Vegas, and how far do you feel that you can really move in Vegas? Because obviously Los Angeles is the place. Even Canada is really big. Yeah. Well, and of course New York. But Vegas is it had it going quite well, then it went back, and now it seems to be coming back.
I think you're seeing a growth. And here's the thing, I think that the proof of it is what you just mentioned. You have proof in Canada, Georgia. You're seeing the decentralization of Hollywood.
Yeah. Yes.
You're seeing that films that are made like they are in Hollywood can be made in different places. And I think you're seeing that also in the structure of distribution, the way films make it out. You can be a filmmaker. You can take it directly to Netflix or Amazon, and they can make a distribution deal with you directly. You don't need the studio necessarily. Now, studios definitely have a big thumb on the scale because they've got the money.
But you're talking the right direction.
But you're right. There is a decentralization.
Netflix, I remember, was $92. It is now $136. I mean, it's all growing. Amazon is going into it. Everybody's going into it on the internet. And I've always said that's why we do our show on the internet. Yeah. That's exactly why we do it.
You can go right to the viewers.
I go right to the
viewers. You don't have a studio saying
this
is how this is going to happen.
No, I don't have to have a whole big studio either. I have, we have our little crew and everything else, and we do just fine. And they do great, which is Nick Blade and also Janelle. And amazing.
And you'll see there's conventions like RTX now that is all about YouTubers.
Yes.
YouTubers are the future of celebrities. We've got a 15-year-old that went to this RTX convention, and he sees these YouTubers like they're Hollywood movie stars. Him,
Yes.
he's like nervous to get their autographs and everything.
Yes.
So you're seeing that you can build up a fan base. You can become a celebrity without being in a Hollywood film. per
You're
se.
absolutely right,
So-
and I have to tell you why. But I know this because sometimes I'm out and I'm thinking, why are people looking at me? And I'm thinking, I'm not on television, so they shouldn't be
They know
looking
who
at
you
me.
are.
They shouldn't be and they're like going like this, and I'm like, I smile and I walk on. I'm like, I'm not realizing this is my fan base. I mean, I should smile and shake hands and be really lovely and thank you. But not being used to it because you don't realize that's happening. As a person, you don't realize that. They're out there.
Yeah.
They go. I mean, there's a place I drive when I drive to Los Angeles, and it's Baker, and they have a Greek restaurant there. And I was driving through it because I love their French fries at this Greek restaurant. It's the Mad Greek, their French fries. They're the best.
Amazing.
I drive through there, and the little girl's looking at me. She says, I know you. And I'm looking at, no, you don't. No, me. And she said, you've got that tea. I know you. She said, I'm with you. I'm on internet.
Wow.
See?
So every time I go by there, it's like, hi, and they all come running out. And they all say, how are you? It's so sweet, though. That is what the internet does. So
It
listen
has
to these
changed the
guys.
scape of this.
It's changed everything, and I'm glad you said that more stuff is going through the internet because I know we still want the cinemas or whatever you call the movie houses.
Yeah,
We still, but it really is gravitating to the internet, and that's where I think if we all gravitate that way and reach a community which is unbelievable. I mean, it's thousands of people, more than just a few people. So.
Embrace it and move
Embrace
it.
it.
And it's just shown that the
Yeah.
market is expanding. That it's expanding for small screens, the phone screens, the iPads, your television screen, as well as the movie screen. There's it's expanded. You're not isolating
Is
on
there
one
less
medium.
money? There's less money needed making a movie now than there ever has been.
I believe so. I think there definitely is a certain amount of money you need to do it right and to rightfully pay your crew and cast.
But that's
and
how
everything.
you build up.
But it can be considerably less, especially when you work with a digital medium. When you're working with digital cinema cameras, you don't have to just the idea of the film stock alone. That you're not having to swap it out so often. You're not having to go get it developed and send it through labs and this and that. Like the cost
the
per
time
minute
saved
is
and
cheaper.
everything. Absolutely amazing. What would you like to say, Brian, to the audience?
I would like to say, please go to our YouTube channel. Check out our two trailers that we have there. Like, subscribe, make sure you leave a comment, and just be a part of what we're trying to build here because it's going to be great.
What would you like to
I
say?
completely agree. Also, you can check out the website, mcfaddenfamilyfilms.com, for all the upcoming projects we have coming up.
And I'll do a plug for the film at the festival. You can see Daywalker Blade Origins at the Action on Film Festival this coming Saturday, the 19th at 4 p.m. And I think tickets are about $10. And just for my own production company, I'll push it out there, digitsphereproductions.com. We co-produced it with our companies, and so you can see a lot of the other projects that we're working on, that we have worked on, and what is coming up in the future.
Definitely. Action on Film, come join us. It's going to be amazing.
We'll be there.
What company do you go under? What's the name of the company you go under?
Digisphere Productions.
Okay,
Yeah.
just want them to know out there.
Yeah.
Aren't they amazing? This is what Vegas is all about. And also we're in one of the oldest places here in Las Vegas. And it's just amazing to have what they're doing and how we're building up and how we're bringing it all the way out there. We'll be right back, Vegas.